Hello and welcome to the island. This was originally supposed to be posted along with my first video, but there were some unforeseen circumstances. Alright, so let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, this is not a tutorial video, so please do not copy anything that I do in this because I know how to fix Game Boys, but I'm not a professional. So if you want to learn really how to fix a Game Boy, I would suggest going to Tronic's Fix. I like watching him on YouTube. I've learned a lot from watching his videos. So yeah, definitely go to him. This is just for entertainment purposes. Oh, making disclaimers are tight. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Well, here it is, the brick. So the person I bought it from said that it wasn't turning on. There's no power getting to it. And when I take off this back, you are gonna know why there's no power getting to it. Alright, here we go. Yep, as you can see, there's quite a bit of corrosion behind. Oh man, that's really bad. Behind the springs, right there. Makes sense why this thing isn't powering on. Wonder what else problems it has. But I won't know until I can get it to power on. My cat likes to sniff all the new stuff I get. Alright, so let's unbox my personal favorite part of fixing Game Boys. Look at these buttons! Aren't they fun? They're green! Fun. You should definitely check out the Retro Game Repair Shop. They're on eBay. I buy all my buttons from them. Batteries. Alright, let's turn this thing on. And yep, it is just like the seller said, no power. Alright, well I'm gonna go and open this thing up and then we'll see what the problem is. This is the most important part, labeling my stuff so my family doesn't throw it away. Just gonna go and grab my tools. Tools. Alright, so these screws are really stuck in here and I've been working at them for longer than it looks. Oh, and this guy right here, that one, you're going to want to remember that screw. He gave me a lot of trouble. Him right there, he's the culprit. He doesn't want to come out. It is still not coming out, so now I'm going to use some WD-40. No duh, Tetra from the past. By the way, it didn't work. Okay, so I've been working at this thing for about an hour, and that screw is just not coming out. So I'm gonna try again tomorrow, kind of gather myself, and then see if I can get it out.
One eternity later.
It is the next day, and I'm going to try and get that screw out. Let's get on with it. Oh man, thank you Jesus that I got that screw out. It was literally by the grace of God that I got this screw out. I'm gonna make a short about that. You can go and watch it. I'm gonna post it after I post this video, but yes. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, so we have a lot of screws that we need to get out. 2 motherboards that need to come out. There's so many screws in these old Game Boys. I'm literally not joking. It is not funny how many screws that it takes to put these things together. This is the stuck screw. As you can see, I literally had to drill out the grooves to get it to just get it to move. Okay, so at first I have to unplug this little ribbon cable. You have to be really careful with these because they can break really easily. And this just unplugs the LCD screen and the second motherboard so then I can get on and get to those corroded battery contacts. There we go. All right, there's the front and the back and the speakers in there. That's the speaker. Okay, so we got a little bit of mild damage from trying to get that screw out. As you can see right there, that's what the shell looks like right now. Yeah, that wasn't how I really wanted that to end up, but, you know, that's just how these things go. Okay, so now I want to get these screws out, so I'm gonna go, yep, see all these screws? I'm gonna go and grab my trusty, rusty, dusty toolkit. It's actually not that old, I just bought it a couple months ago. But here it is, and I'm going to unscrew this motherboard. Okay, so first things first, we've got to unscrew this little headphone jack right here. And see that right there? I'll zoom in for you. There's some corrosion up there on, I don't know what that thing is called, but I'm going to try and scrape it off and see if that'll do anything or help or anything at all. Oh, and there's a couple more over there, up there too. Yeah, there's quite a bit of corrosion on this thing. This is probably the worst Game Boy that I have ever worked on, and I've only worked on one other one, and it was a Game Boy Pocket. But we're not gonna talk about that right now, okay? We're not gonna talk about that. Oh, ooh, gross, man, that's nasty. Oh man, we gotta take a closer look at that. See all that right there? Oh my gosh, this thing looks like it's disintegrating. Oh, that's so nasty. Okay, just remember that if you're ever putting your Game Boy in storage, don't leave the batteries inside, because that is how this happens, and it makes my job really, really hard. So please remember to take out your batteries before you store your Game Boy. Okay, see these 3 contacts? I'm just gonna take this screwdriver and I'm gonna push them out. There's a little, if you can see that, there's a little notch there where they lock in. And you can just take this and you just push that thing in and they slide right out. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to clean them because they are disgusting. And I might just get new contacts too for them and save these ones just for spare parts. Okay, so I had this really funny idea of just taking all of the spare parts I have collected over time from Game Boys and making like a Frankenstein Game Boy or something. I thought that would be super funny, and just to see if it works. So let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see a video like that. Now, cue me unscrewing literally 900, what feels like 900 screws from this Game Boy. Okay, first we gotta pop it out. You gotta kind of twist the shell just a little bit because they stick that LCD screen in there pretty good. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it up. Just pulling that out. Ooh, be careful. Be careful. Ah, there we go. Pristine. I wish I could say it was pristine. Okay, very nice. Very nice. We're gonna clean up those button contact things or whatever you call them. Then I'm just gonna take these out and save them for my spare parts pile that I have in my room. Frankenstein Game Boy coming to a theater near you. Just kidding. But I'm going to keep those battery pads and I'm going to reuse those ones. I don't really get new battery pads. I kind of just use the old ones. And then we're going to unscrew this metal thing and we are going to wash that as well because it's probably pretty dirty as well. They get fingerprints on them really easily. And just add a little bit of soap and scrub. Keep scrubbing this shell because this is a nasty one. This is a pretty gross shell. Add a little bit more soap and keep scrubbing until you can't scrub no more. Okay, and now I'm gonna get on to scrubbing out the speaker and just really clean this this motherboard because it's pretty dirty with some isopropyl alcohol. Oh yeah, and scrape off this corrosion because this is really bad corrosion. It's on there. I don't even know how that got on there. Did it just like crawl on there? Like it's very strange. But yeah, I'm just gonna be cleaning this stuff for a very long time because it did not want to come on. I mean, come off. It was like, I'm staying on here. But so I worked really hard at that. And there we go. There we go. All right, it's looking real good. Now I'm just gonna try and scrub off the rest of the corrosion that's up on here and see if I can get some of this old flux off of there. Okay, it didn't really seem to come off, but I thought I would try anyway. And I'm gonna keep scrubbing down there and scraping because it's pretty bad. And then get the other side. Ew. The corrosion discolored my glove. And now I'm going to solder off these old contacts. About halfway through me doing this, I realized you're supposed to use a soldering wick. I was like watching a video and they were like, you're gonna need a soldering wick. And I was like, what's that do? I probably don't need that. And then I started running the word wick through my head, and a wick absorbs things. And then I was like, that's what it's for. It absorbs the old solder. So then I grabbed this paper towel and started using that. And I mean, it worked pretty good. And I actually was able to desolder these contacts without a wick, which was really a fun and exciting experience for me. So I just kept working at this thing. And then I'm gonna flip it over and try and get the other side, so to get it loose on the other side too. There we go. Just gotta clip it. Okay, now I'm gonna start desoldering the other side. Nice. That's looking nice. Oh, there it is. This one. There we go. It fell out. I got it out. Okay, this is what this thing looked like. You can see now why it was not powering on. That is nasty. And you can see right under the battery contacts that there was corrosion right underneath them, which that is why it was not powering on. My new battery contacts have just come in the mail today. So we can finally get this thing done. Hopefully there's no more unforeseen circumstances. I didn't film the desoldering process or the process of me putting in the springy one, but I'm showing you the new one. I'm showing you now, so all is forgiven, right? Right? So now I'm finally getting to putting it back in the shell, and I'm going to put in those really nice green buttons, which you will see in a couple of seconds. Told ya, there they are. I have been so hyped to put these in, and it looks amazing with them in. It looks awesome. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put back in the LCD screen. Just shove it up there. There we go, and then there we go. Put the whole thing back together, and then I'm gonna get the screws and screw it back in. I also ended up having to buy new screws for the shell because of that one screw. I wonder where it went, because I was gonna film me throwing it away at the end of the video, but it just disappeared. Serves it right. Serves it right for getting stuck. Alright. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Wait. Okay, I've got a light. have a light. You see that? Look. Okay, so the good news is we're getting a power light, so I know that power's getting to it, and I didn't totally just botch that soldering job that took me like an hour and 2 days. Because I did one and then I did the other, because I soldered them in backwards. But, so I'm gonna put this screen protector on, and this video is just way too long, so I'm going to I'll post another video updating on if, and there's the hour, it's now 11 o'clock. I'm so tired right now. So once I find out why the screen isn't turning on, I'll post an update and then fix it. Yay! This Game Boy has taken me like 2 months to fix.